Hey everyone, it's Angela, and I am trying something new for my channel, and that is called Tea Time with ... This is basically where I'm going to be discussing characters that I like from books or dislike, just something to get the conversation started. I know people talk about books and the overall quality of these books, what they liked, what they didn't like, but I really want to talk about specific characters. So because this is so new and I want to get y'all's opinion on how this goes, I'm going to be picking a character that everybody knows, and I'm not even going to skim the surface because there's so much more, but I'm going to be picking Harry Potter from the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. He is a boy that obviously everybody on BookTube knows, everybody in the world knows. If they haven't ever opened the book, they've at least seen the movie or heard about the movie. I didn't pluralize. What you gonna do? But yeah, so let's talk about Harry Potter because I'm anxious to hear what you guys are thinking about him, even though he is long gone by now. I know some people on BookTube are doing a Harry Christmas readathon, and I read the first one this Christmas or this month, but I'm not going to be reading the rest because I read them every summer. So this was on my TBR by itself. Pretty weird, I know. So at the beginning of the book, we meet Harry, who is a misfit, and immediately I think that a lot of people are drawn to his character. He's living with the Dursleys. He's never actually had any real friends in his entire life, in his 11 years. And he's just basically been rejected by his only natural family, all the boys at school slash girls if he he goes to public school, so it would be girls too, I think. Not quite sure. But anyway, he's just, the theme of rejection is something that every one of us can relate to, whether you're making videos on BookTube and people keep hitting the thumbs down button, or you're going to a new school and you don't know anybody, or you don't get that promotion at work. Everybody has experienced some form of rejection at one point in their lives. So that was immediately a drawing point to the character of Harry. It hooked us all in and made us want to know more. Now, the thing that really just, set him apart was when his 11th birthday rolled around and Hagrid came knocking on the shack door saying, "You're a wizard, Harry. Come on to Hogwarts." If there was a giant man knocking on my door, I would honestly be hiding under the bed with my dogs because they wouldn't protect me. But not Harry. Harry's like, "Oh, I'm a wizard. Let's go to Hogwarts." And I wish I was Harry. But at Hogwarts, he gets to make friends and face challenges and all this fun, exciting, dangerous, adventure-y kinds of stuff. I just was kind of surprised at the natural born leadership that Harry had. Immediately he's picked to be on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. He makes friends with Ron, who is not so much as a misfit like Harry, but he's kind of like he's the youngest, second youngest in his family, and he really hasn't stood out. So, I guess he could be a misfit, he's not really seen as an individual from his family. And then he also eventually makes friends with Hermione, who is the Muggle-born, obviously. Not a lot of people in the wizarding world respect that, Draco Malfoy being one of them. But he just kind of helped form this band of misfits, and I was really surprised at how he was the center. Maybe this was because it was admiration for Harry, or maybe because he possessed these natural born leadership qualities. I'm pretty sure it was the former, because in the first book, when they're looking for the Sorcerer's Stone at the end, I think Hermione and Ron each display their own leadership qualities. So, while he might have had his own natural born leadership qualities, I didn't see them as being stronger than the other two. I just thought he had their admiration for his backstory, which he knew nothing about, and a stronger voice than they did. Everybody in the wizarding world knew the name Harry Potter. nobody knew the name Ron Weasley. They knew Weasley, and then they would think of all his brothers before him. And then Hermione, being the muggle-born that she is, a lot of people would probably, you know, stay clear of her. So he was really set up to go on to do great things and put in the position of power. But was Dumbledore an enabler? Like, were all these teachers just kind of enabling him, letting him get away with mischief, you know, praising him when he, like, decided to go off on his own and fight dangerous villain, Lord Voldemort? Or did they kind of try and stop it? I mean, I really saw them as, like, enabling him. Dumbledore maybe not so much, because he knew what Harry had to face, and it kind of, like, made me frustrated slightly that Dumbledore really didn't trust in him from an early on age, but Harry, you know, faced Voldemort. And then Dumbledore finally confided in him later on, but by then it was kind of too late because Dumbledore was dying, so Harry didn't get all the answers. But in terms of, like, teachers that always, like, awarded him points for his stupid acts of bravery, I definitely think that they could have been inflating his ego a bit. But is that necessarily a bad thing? When you're going up the most evil wizard in the wizarding world, you don't want somebody like Neville, you know, leading the army. I mean, you want a guy that's going in there like, I'm gonna succeed. You want that. Which is kind of surprising because, random sidebar, Katniss Everdeen would not be my first choice for leader for Revolution. Sorry, my tongue got twisted. I mean, she's just kind of like, yeah, okay. I'm just kidding. I like Katniss. Okay, back to Harry. But yes, you would definitely want somebody with a slightly bigger ego. And Harry definitely has it by the very end, I think. Even though I like him, it does not dissuade me from liking him one bit. There's so much more that could be said about Harry Potter, but like I said, I'm just trying this video out to see if it works, see how you guys respond, and the only way to know how you guys respond is for you to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. Leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about Harry? You know, was he put into this position of leader by people around him or by natural birth? Like, did what Voldemort did to his family automatically do this to him? Or could he have refused it? I mean, this goes back to the, you know, the prophecy that could have easily been Neville, but when Voldemort set out to fulfill it, he chose Harry for the prophecy. So, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you next time. Bye.